So first off, we have this Patience and Love vest that was gifted to me by a family that I trained a dog for. Her name on Instagram is servicedog.bella. It is beautiful. It's embroidered, ignore me, medical alert working. It definitely needs a wash. Pockets are great size, and it's got the little shop like embroidered symbol in here. This is my take 2 on the video because my other one was too long. So next we have our other cape that was, I got this in a trade that I did for a Bridgeport harness with my friend Charlene and Allie, and now her new prospect Ollie, who is the most adorable little stinker in the world. It's super beautiful. She did an amazing job on it, and I finally got patches. This is just like double-sided tape, like really quickly, because I haven't sewn on the Velcro yet, but we are excited to use it. That one patch is from Multiway. Give us space. Handlers prone to triggered panic attacks. This is our Y-front fleece harness. We have another on the way, but it only has a pull strap. It doesn't have a counterbalance handle. We don't do mobility. We do very light grounding. This is the harness. It's got like a beautiful like feather design on the fleece. Super cozy, comfy, padded, really lightweight. Definitely love it. And this is the pull strap. It's super comfy. I use this on my vests that have the D-rings closer together, because once it's closer together it becomes longer, and when it's farther apart it becomes shorter. So it is a little short for the harness, but she's really good. And she's sending me a new pull strap that actually fits for my length. This is our designer doodle vest. This is a patch from Multiway. This is a patch from Patience and Love. Multiway, Patience and Love, and another from Multiway. I love designer doodle. I did have to replace the zipper in this because you couldn't open it. It got stuck like halfway through, so I had to go in and like replace it. And then we have a Patience and Love leash wrap, and all of it is all Velcro, and it's got the poop bag. So then next we have our Patience and Love vest that is medical alert, service dog, do not distract, not all disabilities are visible. And again, I am sick. I'm sorry, this is why my voice sounds like this. We have our leash wrap that was also gifted to us by the same family as the Patience and Love cape. It says medical alert, do not distract. This is what I mean. The D-rings are like way closer together than on the harness, so it makes the pull strap like longer in a sense. This says, I am the ability to her disabilities, dysautonomia, cardiac, and psychiatric alert and response. If handler faints, do not call 911 unless injured. Emergency info inside. So, that is our Patience and Love vest. Next we have our Yup Colors harness. I honestly don't like it at all. I don't use it at all. It's really loud, like Missy shakes a lot because she doesn't like gear. Like she doesn't like collars. Like she doesn't like things on her, so she does shake a lot. It's beautiful, and I love it, and I just wish it wasn't so noisy and bulky. We have like a custom patch on ours that's like leather engraved. Missy, medical alert canine, do not separate us. And this Patience and Love guide handle sign that is zippered as well. We have this vest. that I literally don't even use anymore. It's so old that I still have the in-training patch on it. This is why we don't use it, is because I was very stupid and I put a lot of hot glue on and I hot glued patches onto it. I'm trying to get it off, but it's really well on there. So, yeah, we don't really use this, but it's a great color. We have our Foo Dog bodyguard. So it's like pants. It goes like on the dog. And it's great because it keeps all the water off the bottom of her, because this one's got lots of fur. Yeah, I'm talking about you. So yeah, it's like pants on her. This is our RC Pets rain jacket, and it's also fleece lined, so it keeps her a bit warmer, just because it does get pretty cold. Even though she's a double coated dog, it's still nice to have a bit of warmth and something on the skin. So this is our collapsible water bowl. It is from Kurgo. It's a pretty deep bowl when you unfold it like all the way. It sits and there. It's pretty flimsy and it's really portable. Also, when it does rain, I put this on and then this on top of it, and she's like fully protected. For leashes, this is the leash I use. It is a Smoochy Poochie black biothane leash with a Patience and Love leash wrap on it. Our poop bag dispenser and our prong collar. I don't really love this leash. For some reason, almost every time Missy will like shake, like once we get up or something, this somehow comes unclipped, and my leash just magically like disappears and like detaches from my dog. So I'm looking into getting a new one. She doesn't really need a leash, like she heals and listens really well anyways, so it's not a huge problem. But for anybody like that has a puppy and like needs to be on a leash, I wouldn't really recommend it. Could just be the leash, could be anything. We have our Nutrix head collar. I got this originally from like the idea of getting one from a nice girl on Instagram. Her name is I think it's Helper Lola, and I originally got it just because of the color, because our gear color is purple and teal, and I wanted a halty to match. Now we're kind of doing like a lavender kind of sort of thing, but it's actually a really good tool for dogs that are in between halties and prong collars. Like that's what this is. It's the in between, because this actually attaches at the back of their head and becomes like a martingale essentially, and you pull back and it kind of tightens at the back of the head, and it stops pulling like 100%. It's really great. I can do a review too on that. This is like a standard like purple leather leash. It's not hands-free. I don't use it that often, but I do sometimes. This is something I just like to have on me in my bag in case like my leash breaks one day. It's just like your standard kind of leash that has like the collar kind of tight around it. It can also turn into like a head collar. You just wrap it like this and then like this, and it kind of becomes like that. We also have a Patience and Love leash wrap on duty. I work for her. We also have our light up collar for when it's dark. We have 3 different types of boots. These ones are the Rough Wear Grip Tex. I don't recommend them to anybody as a dog with dew claws. They are great boots. They're really easy to slip on, and they're really well made. Super, super grippy at the bottom, and they don't really work because my dog's toes just bleed. I've tried vet wrap and socks and you name it, I've tried it. I really wanted it to work, but unfortunately it didn't. So we don't really use them, unfortunately. These were about 110 Canadian with shipping. These are Muttlucks. These ones we use most. I would recommend them for anybody that does have a dog with dew claws because they're really easy to slip on, and they cover the dew claw. They're in packs of 2, and they're about each $40, so it comes to be about like 80. These are black canine equipment boots. They are around the same price as the Muttlucks, and these are definitely a longer pair of boots compared to this. They just have like that tiny bit of extra, and that's enough for